everyone. Bit of a rainy day today. You see outside it's not very nice out there. So no fishing, but what I am going to do is a DIY video. Here's my project here. This is going to be a bait board, a cutting board for the side of my kayak, and also a measuring board. Hop down, dog. You want to help me build it? And if you've seen any of my videos, you'll have seen this in action. This is my current bait board. I'll just pull it off. There it is. Pretty basic. And how that works is it just slides under the handle there. Paddle keeper comes up, holds it in position, and that's it. Simple as that. But I have had a couple of people ask me how I build them, so I'm going to show you. And it's very simple. Here's what you need. Sticker, legal sizes sticker. You can go and pick them up for free from your tackle shop. You'll need some plywood. I've just bought those offcuts home from work. A few strips of ply, and I'll put all the measurements that I'm using in the description so you can see that for yourself. You'll need a curtain rod holder, like so. You'll need 2 stainless steel screws. One of them, a 12mm screw, so it doesn't come through your ply. That's to hold your curtain rod holder in position like so. And another one, which goes on top, on your top rail here, like so. And that's to hook your paddle keeper over. You'll also need some paint. Doesn't matter what colour, whatever you want. I've got a tin of black paint here, just to seal the ply. And I've got a pin gun to put it together, and some glue. But you can use nails, screws, whatever you have. Use it, it doesn't really matter. It's a very cheap, easy project with minimal hardware. Anyway, before I start the build, I'll just show you a few clips of the bait board in action, and then we'll get started. On the tape, easily where he needs to be. You beauty. Let's put him on the tape. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be keeping him, but let's measure him anyway. He is 44 centimetres. I'll just double check. Yep. Oh, yep. There's me keeper. I'm stunned. Let's measure it. Let's measure that. Okay. 33 centimetre hood. Well over legal size. You beauty. Okay, first step, all I want to do is I'll get this back piece on first, and then I can locate the side pieces like so. Very, very easy. But what I'm going to do first is just put a little bead of glue along here. Not too much. Just line this up nice and neat. Drop a few pins into it. So there you go, first step. All the pins are in position. Got a nice bead of glue all the way along. I'll just clean up with my fingers, no problem. As I said, I've got the pin gun and the compressor, but if you don't have access to that, It's just as easy with a hammer and some brads, some nails. Just tap them in, piece of cake. If you really want to stiffen it up, drop a screw in, sort of wherever you feel you need to. That'll hold it all together. But pinning and gluing is just fine. So anyway, next step is to put the side pieces on, like so. So we'll go ahead and do that. Drop a couple of pins into it. Roll it over, straighten her up. Try not to drop your tools like me. And just drop a couple of pins in the bottom. Same on the other end. Alright, and there is your basic shape. I'll just clean that bead of glue out of there. That's your basic shape for your measuring cutting board. Next step is to paint it. Okay, so come out to my filleting table here. It's a bit wet, so I'll just put this dry piece of timber here. And you really want to get all these end grain areas and cover them. It's just to seal the ply as best you can. It's not marine ply, it's just CD grade 12mm ply. People working in the timber industry will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, try to cover all these end grain areas here with paint. Also, you'll notice the grain is running this way. That's important because if the grain's running across your piece of ply like this, as soon as it gets wet, it's going to bow and be useless. So make sure if you're doing this, your grain's running along the job. Anyway, let's paint it. So my mates all call me the Bradman of spray painting. Probably because I get heaps of runs. Little spray painting joke there for everyone. Okay, so that'll take a little while to dry now, especially on an overcast day like this. But next step will be putting the sticker on and fixing the hardware. But that's 90% complete now. Just have to wait for the paint to dry. Okay, so that's dry enough now. Bring it in and put the sticker on. So that'll sit just there like that. So let's do that. As I'm sure most people know, you can get these stickers from pretty much any tackle store. Get that right in the corner there. Yeah, these stickers will cost you nothing. They're free, paid for by your taxes. Just try to get that on as neatly as you can. Try and get any air bubbles out of there. You don't want water to be able to get underneath and sit in there. like so. I'll keep that for the next one I make. Now, next step is to put the curtain rod on. I'm just going to copy the positioning of my current one. $15mm. Now what I want to do is I just want to straighten that edge so it becomes a hook. Just like so. That'll do. Position. Like that. We'll just make sure before we go any further that it actually works. No problem there. Position of the screw on top, 440mm. And the screws I'm using are stainless steel. I think I mentioned that at the start of the video, but I might not have. So just screw that straight in like so. Just go nice and easy so you don't split the ply. If you were worried about splitting, just pre-drill, but I'm not particularly worried. Leave a little bit sitting proud. It's not very straight, but it doesn't matter. Just like so. Take it over to my kayak. Okay, that hooks under the handle. Paddle keeper sits over that, and there you go. There's a complete bait board on my kayak. Ready to go. So when that one eventually bites the dust, because they do eventually wear out with being exposed to salt water constantly, there's my replacement ready to go. I'll just keep that in my shed till I need it. Good as gold. Yeah, so there you go guys, a very quick and easy bait board build. Measuring board as well as a bait board. Next time you've got a project you want to do for a rainy day, that might be a good one to do. Cheap, easy, and a very handy little bait board at the end of your work. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Tight lines. See you next time.